Hi, this is Josh with PlumberSurplus.com, here today to talk about sump pumps. Sump pumps are used to move accumulated water from a sump pit. A sump pit is typically found in a home basement. It's really just a hole in the ground to collect water. That water can come in either from several drain locations or from natural groundwater welling up. Sump pumps are installed where basement flooding is seen as a problem. They're also used to remove dampness and lower the water table to below the foundation. The water is simply piped away from an area where it would be considered hazardous. There are a few considerations to make when you're selecting a sump pump for your application. The first one is whether to get a pump that is a manual pump or an automatic pump. Let's go outside and take a look at an automatic pump in use. One of the considerations when selecting a sump pump is whether to buy an automatic or a manual pump. The model we're working with today is a Little Giant 6 CIA. This has a piggyback mounted pressure switch on the side. According to the manufacturer's specifications, this pump should turn on between 7 and 10 inches of water depth. You'll notice when I pour some water in, we'll pump into that bucket, and as the water level drops, it'll turn off between 1 and 4 inches. Let's go ahead and pour the water in now. There we go. So it automatically came on. We'll fill up this bucket pretty quick. So you can see how efficient these pumps are. We filled up that bucket pretty fast. And we've got about 4 inches of water left in this makeshift sump pit that we put together. The next thing you'll want to consider is how much horsepower your sump pump's going to need. Some pumps are available anywhere from 1/4 horsepower to multiple horsepower. Next, you'll want to look at the pump's head pressure. Let's go outside and give a quick demonstration. One consideration when selecting a sump pump is the pump's head. Head is how much vertical height the pump will pump before it loses flow. This particular model is a Little Giant 6 CIA, and its manufacturer specifications rated up to 18 feet. What that means is that at 18 feet, water will no longer pump vertically. You'll get 0 gallons per minute. Everything below that, you'll get some water flow. Just to demonstrate that, we've got a vertical column of water here. We're going to go ahead and turn the pump on. You can see water's just pumping up, and we've got a decent amount of flow still. Next, you'll want to consider where your sump pump is actually going to sit relative to your outlet. So you'll want to look at the cord length and make sure that you've got one long enough to reach that outlet. You'll also want to make sure the outlet you're going to use is a grounded outlet. Depending on your needs, you'll also want to just double check before you buy a pump and make sure that it's an appropriate phase and voltage for your application. If redundancy and an alert system are a necessity for your sump pump installation, be sure to consider getting a backup system or an alarm system. For sump pump installation information, be sure to check out the PlumberSurplus.com Learning Center. There's some great buying guides there for sump pumps and other products, and there are also related definitions. I'm Josh, and this has been Sump Pumps with PlumberSurplus.com.